This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth to sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44, is that I came across this article today where it's being reported how the Vice President, Kamala Harris, stated in a speech in Maryland on Friday that the Biden administration's goal is to reduce the population. All right, and this is all have to do with clean energy, right? The green investment, as they call it. Okay, and that's the reason why I brought out the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44, because, all right, you got a lot of our people that think like this, okay? They think like the so-called white man, Esau Edom, all right? And Kamala Harris, I did some research on her father. I mean, from what I came across, I mean, her father is her grandfather, all right, are from the tribe of Benjamin, okay? If you look at her father's lineage, the Harris family lineage. So, yeah, this is, and her father is a doctor, okay? So basically, a lot of Jake, okay, their mind is corrupted. Their mind thinks like Esau Edom, okay? And so they're going along with Esau Edom's agenda, and they're for it, all right? That's why when you see Jake in these political positions, whether they are mayors, senators, okay, governors, congressmen, in their mind, all right, their thought process is, all right, is to do the bidding of Esau Edom, all right? And they've been captivated by the philosophy of Esau Edom. Even though, let me get a milk scripture. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, right? Learn not the way of the heathen, okay? And when you go into that word learn, it's lamad, okay? Lamad, which means learn, teach, be trained, and that's to be taught. There you go. And so the bulk of our people, they're trained and taught to be like this devil, Esau Edom. And that's why I brought out the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. Right. The lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he's a liar and the father of it. Right. And this goes back to Cain. All right. And Cain is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. And so that spirit of Cain is on these Edomites. And a lot of our people are following the ways of Cain by following these Edomites, if you catch my drift. Okay? And, it's at the point that they're very bold, all right, in what they want on this planet. Okay? They want to reduce the population. That's why they have the Georgia Guidestones. Okay? Now let me get another scripture. Now this is in the book of Genesis, all right? Because it's totally opposite than what the Lord said, okay? The creator of heaven and earth, all right? Genesis 1:27. So the Most High Power Yahweh created man in his own image, in the image of excuse me. Okay. Genesis 1:27. So the Most High created man in his own image. In the image of the Most High created he him. Male and female created he them. Okay? And that cuts that BS that there was just Adam and Eve. There was only two soul people. No, the Lord created, okay, nations, all right, on the earth when Adam was created, all right? But there was a chosen line, okay? And that's why when you read the book of Genesis real quickly, Genesis chapter 5, the descendants of Adam, okay? And there's a chosen line. Genesis chapter 5 verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that the Most High Power Yahweh created man, in the likeness of the Most High made he him. All right? And that proves that the angels, okay, look like us. All right? Not no aliens. That's another, okay, cut. 2, male and female created he them. Right? So there was more than one Adam. And blessed them and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. Okay? Verse 3, and Adam lived 130 years and begot a son in his own likeness after his image and called his name Seth. Right. So this is the beginning of the chosen line. Okay? All the way to Noah. Then from Noah, all right, Shem. Okay? And then from Shem, you have Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Jacob is progenitor of the 12 tribes, all right? There was always a chosen line, okay, from the beginning. So let's go back to, to the book of Genesis. Genesis chapter 1, verse 28. And the Most High Power Yahweh blessed them, and the Most High Power Yahweh said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it. Right, so that goes against what these devils are pushing, okay? Because these devils are pushing reduce the population. So they're going against what, all right, the Most High Power Yahweh, all right, and his son, Yahweh Shai, all right, want for the earth, okay? And this is bullshit. She never misspoken, all right? She didn't mean to say pollution, because according to Stanford University, they have an article on solutions to overpopulation and what you can do. Okay, so this is in their doctrine. This is in the elites, all right, the secret society's doctrine. Okay, and they push it in these universities, and they push it, all right, in these schools. Okay, have fewer children. That goes against what the Lord just said. Consider adoption. Okay, educate yourself about population issues. Okay, that's why they always push out articles like the cost of overpopulation around the world. All right. Again, our people have taken on to these philosophies. All right. They're learning the ways of the heathen. All right. And this is the reason why our people are going to get destroyed. Okay. Let me just finish off on this. Genesis 1:28. And the Most High Power Yahweh blessed them, and the Most High said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Right. So there you go. Okay. Also, before I get into another article, this is another reason why women are not supposed to be in authority. Okay. Because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They just regurgitate, okay, what they were taught, all right, by the nation that's in power. And right now, the nation that's in power is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right. So let me get this one. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Right. That's why women are not supposed to be speaking, not supposed to be trying to teach, okay, a man of the Lord about the scriptures. None of that. They're supposed to be in silence. All right. They're supposed to really, just be at home taking care of the house and taking care of the children. That's their job. That's it. All right. That's their role. All right. And, and women on the comment board, really, all you're really supposed to be doing is just saying, really nothing. If you want to say shalom, that's one thing. Great edification, that's one thing. But to try to teach a man the Lord on the scriptures, you're going off. All right. 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. And that's the reason why the Lord has it set up the way, okay, it needs to be set up. Because why? Why shouldn't a woman teach? Why shouldn't a woman usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence? 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Right? It goes all the way back to the garden. All right? The serpent, which is a man, all right, which is Esau, Edom, all right? All right? And pardon me, that's just the Lord, all right, showing his presence. Because down here in South Florida, all right, people move down here wickedly. So it's what I've noticed, not to go off topic, I've noticed now every day thunderstorms and loud, okay, thunderstorms down here in South Florida, okay? Because people down here move in wickedness down here. So yeah, that was just the Lord making his presence. All right, the voice of the Lord. So yeah, Slacky for going off topic, just wanted to make that point. This is the reason why women are not supposed to be in authority. They're not supposed to be usurping authority over the man. They're supposed to be under a man, all right, because of madness like this, okay? This is bullshit, all right? She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. She's regurgitating where her daddy, the devil, okay, Esau, Edom, all right, is telling her, okay? In fact, who's her husband? A JJ, all right, a 1948er. So, I mean, come on. And this all goes, this is the reason why, all right, we fell as a people because of the women, all right? So, yeah, that's that. Let me bring this too for all you wicked women out there that think they can tell an Israelite man what to do and, boast in your BS knowledge that the so-called white man taught you. All right. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? Right. And she doesn't have to say it. It's her behavior, how she moves. All right. And she'll defend this place, and she'll, okay, regurgitate everything the so-called white man says because she doesn't believe the Lord is coming. Okay. She doesn't have to say, Where is the Lord thy power? It's her behavior. It's her actions. My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Right. And a lot of you women from our nation, you're going to be trodden down. Okay. people like Kamala Harris. They're going to be trodden down. All you women of our nation that are in these political positions, or this position of authority, you're going to be trodden down, because eventually Esau Edom is not going to need you. Okay. So now I want to show this map right here. All right, this is from the Daily Mail, because the earth, okay, has enough land. There's plenty of land to go around. All right, and this map shows it. This is from the Daily Mail. Map shows half the planet's population lives on just 1% of its land. Okay, so half the population only lives on 1% of land, and all this yellow is where, okay, the bulk of the population are dwelling at. Okay, all this yellow. All right, I mean half the population is dwelling at. Excuse me, not the bulk. All right. So as you can see, there's so much land. So what's the problem here? You got a greedy bastard, Esau Edom, this piece of shit, that he wants all the land for himself, and he doesn't want to share it. Okay. All right, these are the 10 most populated cities in the world. All right, but oh, look at this. Out of the 28 million cells, the ones with a population over 8,000 are colored in yellow, which means those areas have populated density of about 900 people for every square, right? Okay, so that's where the yellow is at. Okay, so this just proves that there's plenty of room on earth, and you can look into this. They make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All right, what about here in Babylon the Great? All right, this is federal and state land as a percentage of total state land area. Look at this. Okay, so between federal and state land, all right, this is how much they owned. All right, so there's not a population problem, there's a greed problem from Esau Edom. There's plenty of land, all right, but he's a greedy piece of shit. All right, he wants it all for himself. That's why it says in well, before I get where's it at? Yeah, right here. I'll get this out, and then I'm gonna go back. All right. Before I get this, let me not lose my train of thought. Salakia. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 18. For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens, the most high power Yahweh, himself that formed the earth and made it. Well, let me say it like this. The most high power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because, all right, Yahweh is the one that gave the blueprint to Yahushai to make the earth. All right. Period. He hath established it. He created not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Lord and there is none else. Right. Okay. So Yahweh gave his son the blueprint. Okay. Yahushai then, okay, created his 144,000 angels. All right. And all right, order them to say, hey, create the earth so it could be inhabited. All right. So this whole notion that we gotta that you clowns are speaking, that you gotta reduce the population, is bullshit. Okay. Now in the kingdom of heaven, all right, when we get in our position, when we get our power in our rulership position through Yahushai, when he establishes the kingdom of heaven, all right, one Israelite, Isaiah chapter 60 verse 22, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. Right. So one Israelite, through him alone, is gonna bring about 1,000 children. Okay, and a small one a strong nation. Okay. So just do the math on that. All right. I, the Lord, will hasten in time. So there's going to be a lot of people on the planet. okay, and various other planets, all right, when we're in rulership. So again, this is the reason why we can't, okay, we can't have the so-called white man Esau Edom ruling, all right? He doesn't know how to manage the earth. Now, back to so there's plenty of room, okay? These scriptures prove that there's plenty of room on the earth. And you see this, there's plenty of room here in America, all right? But again, who rules it in wickedness? Esau Edom. Now, the scriptures say this in Isaiah chapter 5 verse 8. Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. Right, to get a better understanding, okay, what this is saying, let's go to the NLT version. It says, what sorrow for you who buy up house after house and field after field. Right, that's what the government's doing. They're buying up all the land, all right? They're forcing people into these, okay, major super cities, all right? Until everyone is evicted. Right, that's why eviction is through the roof. It's all designed. They're forcing everybody, okay, into these small compartment of homes, okay? These apartments. And you live alone in the land. Right, basically you want it for yourself, okay? And this is a map that you want it for yourself, okay? There's plenty of room here in America and the world. It's just that you greedy elites, you secret society, okay, bastards, all right? You want the land for yourself. And so that's why you're making it hard to live. You're forcing everybody, all right, to live in these mega super cities, these 15-minute cities, all right? So that you can have all the land for yourself and you could keep total control over them, all right? Over the population. All right, that you want for the number that you want. All right, that's why you want to reduce the population. Again, Georgia Guidestones, 500 million to balance with the earth. Okay, and then you knocked it down. All right, because it was evident during this whole pandemic what the agenda was: depopulation. Let me get Psalm chapter 58 verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right. And so, this whole notion that it's overpopulation is a total lie. And this is the devil, Esau Edom. And it's to the point that he's using our people who sold out to push his agenda. All right? I'll close off on this one. You got the point. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Right. And this is an example, all right? His soul is not upright. The so-called white man's soul is not upright, all right? And he's pushed a wicked philosophy on the earth that now even our own people are taking on, all right, his philosophy, learning the ways of the heathen, okay? And that's why they buck up against us. That's why, all right, they make ridiculous bullshit statements on the comment board, or they'll go to the where we teach at camp and just run their stupid ass mouth, and you don't know nothing. All right, the bulk of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you don't know nothing. All right, because that's part of the curses. All right, not knowing nothing. Okay, you'll be destroyed in the mind. That's why, again. That's one of the curses, to be destroyed. Let me get that curse real quickly. Deuteronomy 28. Here we go. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. All right. And if you don't know that you're serving your enemy, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, today, there's something wrong with you. You're a fucking idiot. Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. Right, we got to go to him for everything. You want to drive on his roads? You got to get a license. You want money? You got to go to his jobs. Okay? You want to build a business? Okay? You got to go to him for permission to build a business. Okay? You want food? You got to go to his grocery stores. Okay? You want water? You got to go to his, okay, supermarkets to get water. All right? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Right. And did he physically destroy us? Okay. No, because we're still here. In the mind. You were destroyed in the mind. That's why you don't know nothing. Okay? You were destroyed in the mind. Period. I lost my position. Bear with me one moment. Here we go. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. All right, that's the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, which the bulk of our people still follow and still believe in and teach his bullshit. But the just shall live by his faith, right? And the just are the elect of the nation of Israel, all right? And they know that the Lord is coming back to stop this madman, all right? And his bullshit, all right, philosophy, okay? That he's boasting himself in, okay? And it's at the point now he's boasting of his heart's desire. All right, and that's how we know, okay, the Lord's coming back, all right, to stop him, because now he's not hiding anymore. He's being very open with it, all right, because you think this was a mistake, that Kamala Harris, a statement that she made? No, all right, she didn't make this mistake. She did it on purpose, all right. So, Lord willing, this less edifying. We're almost out of here, brothers and sisters. The Lord's going to take these devils out of power, all right. This is another indicator why, the Lord's coming back, all right? The wicked, all right, is boasting, all right? And it's so bad that even our own people are okay with this type of boasting, and they're going along with it, all right? People like Kamala Harris, all right? So, Lord willing, this less edify. I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Mokakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostle elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. All right? The Lord's coming back. You got to believe the Lord is coming back. So continue praying. Pray for each other again. Pray for the apostle elders, for the few sisters that are watching, that are, okay, serving the Lord in truth and doing the right thing and, okay, putting on as the elect woman. All right, you continue what you're doing. Keep studying when you pray. Pray for your cover. Shalom and abad. Shalom.